Would you rather find $5 in your pocket or have to grab 100 out of a public toilet? $5 in my pocket. I don't want poop money. What's good, everybody? My name is Christic, and welcome back to the Test Final Revelation, I believe it is. We went through a lot for the first half of this, and like I said, I am right off the bat, still going with it. We're gonna continue with this, so let us begin. Would you rather abandon the person you love most or be abandoned by the person you love the most? What? Oh, would I It depends. If I abandon the person I love the most, it has to be for a good reason. So I'm gonna go with that one. Would you rather have friends in high places who can get you anything you wanted but didn't necessarily care about you, or friends who couldn't give you anything? Personal bond. I would say a stronger bond. Would you rather find $10,000 and get to keep it for yourself, or find $20,000 but you have to split it 4 ways with your closest friends and family? I would probably split $20,000. Would you rather cheat on your partner but never get caught, or know that your partner cheated on you but have no way of proving it? I would never. Well, see, the thing is I would never cheat. Never. I don't care what people think their reasonings are for it, what they say, oh, a time of weakness, fuck you. Never. I would never do that. So probably the second one, because I would not be the one doing the cheating. Would you rather get rich through illegal means or be poor? I would rather live poor and live sincerely. Would you rather press a button that would kill your favorite pet or press a button that would kill your favorite family member? Pet. Would you rather get fired from a high-paying job or have to fire your friends from a high-paying job? I've been fired from high-paying jobs before, and it sucks. I would never be able to fire a friend, though. Would you rather sleep with your step-sibling or sleep with your best friend's partner? What the fuck? Destiny. No. No. Either one of these is horrible, and I would not do either one, but out of the two, I would probably do this one. Would you rather save your best friend from certain death and let 1,000 strangers die, or save 1,000 strangers and let your best friend die? I would save my friend. Would you rather get free food for the rest of your life or rescue a starving child from a third world country? Probably the starving child. Would you rather be rich but without family or poor but with family? Poor but with family. I would be rich with love and family. Would you rather have to steal food for the rest of your life in order to eat, or steal enormous amounts of money from the wealthy but have to destroy the money immediately after? I would probably steal the money but have to destroy it just to fuck the wealthy people. Eat the rich. Would you rather serve 4 years in the military during wartime or move to a third world country and never be allowed to return home? I would take 4 years in military. Would you rather always be traveling 10 miles above the speed limit or 10 miles per hour below the speed limit? Above the speed? Sure, above the speed limit. Why not? Would you rather never have sex for the remainder of your life or have sex every day in order to stay alive? I mean, never have sex again. It's not a thing that I worry about or am driven to go for. Would you rather be addicted to hardcore drugs for 10 years but make a full recovery, or addicted to alcohol for the rest of your life? I've seen right here, it's be an alcoholic for the rest of my life or hardcore drugs for 10 years. You're gonna die from either one, but I would be an alcoholic. Would you rather live to be 200 years old in a perfectly preserved youthful body and have to watch your friends and family die around you, or live to be 70 but die before your friends and family? We'll say 70. 70 is a long time. Would you rather sacrifice all of your friends in order to survive, or sacrifice both of your parents? Sorry, friends. I would never want to see anything happen to my parents. Would you rather get acknowledged for work that you didn't do, or work hard for the rest of your life but not receive any praise for it? Well, you know what? I'm on it. I already do this, and it's already happened. Every single day of my life that I've worked, I've busted my hump and worked harder than anything I've ever done. And most of my jobs were very ungrateful. No praise, no anything. And I've actually learned to work hard and have that. There is a bloody teddy bear back there. What the fuck? Anyway, I've actually have come to realize that my self-worth is better than anything, and I don't need the praise from my employer to know that I did a good job. Would you rather punch a nun or get punched by a nun? I'd rather punch a nun. Would you rather lose all of the money you've earned this year or lose all of the memories you've gained this year? Probably money, because I really haven't earned that much, quite honestly. Would you rather flip a coin for a chance to win $20 or immediately win 10? I would keep the guaranteed 10. Would you rather know how you die or know when you'll die? I wouldn't want to know either, but probably how. Would you rather be blunt? Oh, blunt. Jesus Christ. Would you rather be blind but able to see crystal clear underwater, or be deaf always? Well, if it's blind except underwater, how underwater does like my head have to be submerged, or just the portion of my eyes? Because if it's just a portion of my eyes, like my eyeball area, I could just put like goggles filled with water, or like a straw going up, and have a fishbowl on my head, and that could work. And I would just walk around with my head underwater. Deaf wouldn't always be bad, though. I mean, yeah, permanently deaf. Why not? Would you rather give up all internet and social media but be able to travel the world for free, or have the best internet in the world for free but never leave your house? I would rather travel for free. I would not care about social media or anything like that. If I was able to travel anywhere in the world for free, fuck internet and fuck social media. Would you rather walk barefoot across a bed of hot coals, or walk barefoot through a pitch-black, snake-infested corridor? Hot coals. Because those snakes could be poisonous, and if one bites you, you're dead. With hot coals, you can always put burn ointment on them. Would you rather be judged who sentenced people to death, the judge, or the executioner in charge of killing them? I'd rather be the judge. Would you rather have a witch cast a nasty hex on you, so you'll always have bad luck, or be haunted by a demon intent on possessing you? I mean, there's ways to get around bad luck, and there's always ways to get around a demon trying to possess you. I mean, either one. It depends on the demon. Might be a sexy demon. I'm like, depends on how bad the bad luck is, too, though. Because it could be like, oh, stubbing your toe constantly, or it could be like everything, like, fuck your life, is gone. But I would probably go with the second one. Would you rather be married to someone incredibly beautiful who doesn't find you attractive, or be married to someone who you're not even remotely attracted to, but they find you incredibly attractive? Ew, these are both ucky questions. I mean, if she's not attracted to you, she's going to be going and cheating on you constantly. Sure. Would you rather work a high-paying job that you despise, or a low-paying job that you love doing? Low-paying job that I love doing. Would you rather walk 1 mile home wearing nothing but a pair of socks, or be fully clothed but have to walk 100 miles to get home? I've never done the first one. I'll walk 100 miles home fully clothed. Thank you very much. Would you rather find $5 in your pocket or have to grab 100 out of a public toilet? $5 in my pocket. I don't want poop money. Would you rather have 100 of your favorite books but never watch a movie again, or have 100 of your favorite movies but never read a book again? I would give up movies in a heartbeat. Would you rather always be 20 minutes late to everything or 2 hours early to everything? I would take 2 hours early. Would you rather find a dead body or be a witness to a deadly assault? Find me the body, because if I witness the assault, that means whoever's assaulting the person will be coming after you. Would you rather be able to change your past or see what the future holds? Well, like I said, I would never change anything in my past because that's what makes me me. And I really am not worried about the future because I'm more concerned about now. If you look into the future, you miss everything that happens to you in the present. But out of the two that I have to choose, I would go with I'd rather look into the future. Would you rather have one really great friend or 100 mediocres? One really great. Would you rather lose all your teeth or lose one day off your life every time you kiss someone? I can always get dentures. Would you rather win the lottery and lose the ticket before you can collect your money, or see your worst enemy win the lottery? Go with the worst enemy winning the lottery. Because usually if whoever wins the lottery, quite honestly, they end up getting fucked. Would you rather find true love or have your dream job? True love. Would you rather have a pause button for life or a rewind button? Pause. I would have a pause button. Would you rather drown to death in gasoline or be boiled to death in water? They say drowning, no matter what, is the peaceful way to go, but gasoline would probably burn. Being boiled to death would suck. Either one's gonna fucking blow, but I would probably pick drown to, because that would burn like no one's business. Because it would get in your eyes. Both of them would burn. What the fuck am I thinking about? Probably the water would not be as bad, though. Would you rather make a new friend every day or get $100 a day for doing nothing but never have friends again? I'd rather make a new friend every day. Would you rather die to save your family or sacrifice your family? That I would give my life for my family. Would you rather always be hated by those closest to you for something you didn't do, or have hurt everyone you care about, but they'll never find out it was you? I mean, with time, they would be fine with it. But you would have to live with your choice of hurting the ones you love. So I would go with that one. Would you rather sleep with your worst enemy or sleep with someone you know, someone who you know has many incurable STDs? Worst enemy. Would you rather only eat food you don't like or give up all liquids except for water? I give up all liquids except for water. I like water. Water is good. I've been drinking it this whole entire time. Would you rather always listen to music at max volume or always listen to music just above the lowest volume? It depends. I'd probably go on a very low volume, even though I love loud music. If it's all the time, though, I wouldn't be able to blast it loud all the time. Would you rather meet your hero and find out that they don't like you, or never meet your hero at all? Probably never meet my hero. They always say don't meet your heroes. I mean, it doesn't fit for everybody because it depends on the person, but that's what the general saying is you never want to meet your heroes. Would you rather never have a pet for the rest of your life or never have friends for the rest of your life? I mean, as of right now, I do have Savannah, who's not my dog. She's my mother's dog. I did have a ferret named Riley Cooper, and he was my everything. And just like that, he passed away. And as much as I love animals and I love pets and ferrets and everything like that, what I went through with losing him felt like I died multiple times inside. And at this point, I would rather not go through that. So I would have no pets anymore. Would you rather live in excruciating pain for the rest of your life, or live pain-free, but everyone you know and love will live in excruciating pain? Why? Why is it always that? Fuck that. I would rather be in excruciating pain. I can handle that. Thank you for answering my questions, but we're not yet done. For we have made it through my categories except for one. These final questions will be from deep within. I want to see your soul. I want to see your heartbeat quicken. I want to learn all that you know. I want to see what makes you think. I want to know what makes you tick. I want to know your darkest truths. I want to know what makes you sick. I want you to expel the truth from yourself. I want to feed on your precious fate. I want to learn of all your love and bathe in all your hate. So one last time we sit together as we await the final revelation. These are the last questions I have, the last examination. Take your time, do think hard, savor every moment dearly. For when I am finally finished with you, we will see it all ever so clearly. I want to know how it's going to blend into the other two. And here we go. Do you ever lie to those who are closest to you? Yes. Have you ever hurt someone whom you know didn't deserve it? Yes. Have you ever lost your temper when you know you shouldn't have? Yes. Have you ever intentionally hurt an animal? No. Have you ever blamed someone for something that you know they didn't do? No. Have you ever abandoned a pet? Never. Have you ever abandoned a loved one in their time of need? No. Have you ever stolen something from someone that you cared about? No. Have you ever broken something to spite someone that you cared about? No. Have you ever played the victim in a situation even though you haven't been wronged? Yes. Sadly, I have. Have you ever had romantic feelings for someone who wasn't your partner while you were in a relationship? Well, no, because I never had a relationship before, and I never had a partner, so, I mean, no. Have you ever wished for the death of someone who had wronged you? Yes, multiple times, and I was always yelled at. Have you ever wished for the death of a loved one? Never. If you knew that writing someone's name on a piece of paper could instantly cause their death, would you write down anyone's name? Are we talking Death Note now? Sure. See what happens. Do you feel like you could spend more time with your loved ones than you currently do? Yes. Have you ever owed someone an apology but refused to apologize to them? Yeah, I can be extremely stubborn in those scenarios, so yes. Yes, I have. Do you ever regret worrying too much about things you can't control? No. Do you ever feel like your negativity brings other people down? Yeah, I do. Do you ever regret not standing up for yourself when you feel you've been wronged? Constantly. All the time. It's always the scenarios where it happens, everything's done, and then like an hour later in my head, I'm thinking I could have done this, and I could have done that, and I would have went like this, and this. Yes. Do you ever feel like you let others influence your decision-making too much? Sometimes, yeah. Do you ever wish that you lived a more honest life? No. Has your dishonesty ever caused someone else to suffer? No. Have you ever had someone leave your life before you had the chance to tell them something important? Yes. Do you ever feel like you prioritize people in your life that are unworthy of your time? Yeah, I do. Do you ever feel like you prioritize your own wants before those who need you the most? No. Do you ever feel like you spend too much time working towards something that you're not truly passionate about? I used to. Yeah. So sometimes I did, yeah. Do you feel like you are living up to your full potential? I don't think so, no. I mean, I want to say yes, but truly, no. Do you ever let your fear stop you from pursuing things that you truly want? I have in the past, yes. Have you ever refused to try something because you were afraid that you would fail? No. Have you ever been attracted to someone but refused to let them know because you were afraid of being rejected? Yes. Yeah, constantly. Do you ever feel as though you were chasing the wrong things in life? I did. At some points, I did, yes. Do you ever feel like you spend too much time planning for the future that you ignore the present? No. Do you feel like your friends and family like you more than you like them? No. Have you ever loved a pet more than your own family? Yes. Do you ever make up excuses to get out of going to an event instead of just telling the person who invited you that you just don't want to go? How dare you? How dare you get into my head like this? This is fucked up. Yes, I have. Do you ever feel like you spend more time with technology than you do building stronger bonds with your friends and family? Kinda, yeah. Have you ever defended someone that you shouldn't have? Um, what? Hold on. Um, well, you fix my chair here, and I'm gonna play off this as a how dare you? And yes. Do you sometimes have a hard time admitting when you're wrong? Yes. Do you ever place the blame for your personal failures on someone or something else? No. I always own up to when I fuck up. Have you ever accused someone of something with no real evidence to back it up? Yeah, I've done that before. Have you ever had sex with someone whom you know you shouldn't have? No. Have you ever had any kind of relationship with someone whom you know you shouldn't have? No. Have you ever let a relationship degrade because you were afraid of being the one to break up with someone? No, I've never had a relationship. Leave me alone with this shit. Do you ever feel like you could take better care of your own health? Oh, yeah. I think I should, but I don't. Have you ever let someone else take the blame for something you did? No. Have you ever acquired something that you didn't really want just because someone else wanted it? Yeah, because I'm a petty bitch. Do you ever feel like you're not living up to others' expectations? Yeah, sometimes. Have you ever walked out of someone's life without any explanation? No, but I've actually had that happen before, and it's been rectified, so no, I've never done that. Do you ever feel like you focus more on the negative aspects of your life and what you don't have, rather than being grateful for what you do have? No. Have you ever witnessed someone being wronged but didn't have the courage to stand up for them? Yeah. Sadly, yes. And finally, do you feel like you're a good person? Well, I'd like to think I am. Yes, I think I am. Very interesting. That concludes the ending of your examination. In your mind, I have dug myself a hole. I will analyze your answers very carefully. And now it's time for me to gaze into your soul. Boy, here we go. This is preposterous. This simply cannot be. I have expected every potential outcome, but yours seems to have evaded even me. I was prepared to tell you your fate, to play upon your fear, to break the worst of news to you, to plant the seeds of doubt within your ear. But as I've asked you to be honest with me, I must in turn be just as honest with you. For as much as I wish to lie, I am forever shackled to the truth. From what I can deduct from deep within, from everything you've shared with me, In return, I shall share this with you. This is what I see. Okay, here we go. Ah, you're often misunderstood, aren't you? Even those closest to you typically don't give you a lot of respect that you deserve, which is honestly really unfortunate. Even those who you consider close usually don't give you the respect you deserve, which is rather unfortunate considering. The main issue really lies in communicating with those you are close to in a more effective way. I'd like to recommend to you something for you to work on. I'd like you to attempt to build a bridge with those who doubt you. Instead of getting upset when they don't understand your perspective, try to put yourself in their frame of mind and think from their perspective. That way you can understand their ignorance and use it to your advantage when attempting to get your point across. Once you're able to fully understand things from their point of view, you can begin to communicate in a way that would allow them to understand just how truly special you are. You might even find that they do think very highly of you, even if they haven't shown it in the past. I think it would be great investment of your time focusing on putting yourself in other people's shoes a lot more often before writing them off completely. And it's not that you do this often, it's that when you do actually do this, it's pushing the gap further and further between those who matter most. If you can master this little piece of advice and apply it to your everyday life, you'll have the world at your fingertips. My advice to you is to take a deep breath before responding to someone who attempts to speak to you, and to take that moment to analyze what you're going to say before you let words leave your lips. Wow, okay. So this one's here. I think you'll be very surprised just how much of a positive impact this can have on your life going forward. I hope this information helps you achieve your goals. Your secret word is compassion. Remember this word and leave it in a comment for us. This word will serve you very well soon. Compassion. If you received an ending that you've already received from previous examinations, remember, we did not ask your secret words prior to taking this test, so that should be very telling. It means something very special. And if a result was the same as something you've gotten previously, we'd like you to add the phrase twin words next to your secret word in the comments. If you received an entirely new outcome, then that means you've got multiple layers of things to work on in your journey, or you may just have an extra layer of depth to your personality, but only you will know the answer to that. You've answered hundreds of questions. You've found deeper meanings. You've been enlightened, and you've helped others find enlightenment. Many people have wondered just what the test series is truly about. Here we go. But it's simple. The answers are always so much more simple than we believe them to be. The test is about you. The reflection in your darkened screen. The one who seeks the answers. The person who seeks the answers. More than being about the answers, the test is more about the questions. It's about making you think. It's about encouraging you to open up and admit that you're human. Just as humans as everyone else. The test is about unity. The test is about compassion. The test is about bringing people together and showing the world that we're not so different after all. Look at all of the secret words that have been left in the comments. Look at all of the thousands of people who are just like you. We all feel so lonely sometimes. We all feel flawed. We all feel pain. But that's because every single one of us is human. The world judges one another based on so many variables, but their most hypocritical set in variable. We judge each other and are judged ourselves by our peers who do the same exact shit that they judge us for in the end, and that we judge them for, too. You feel flawed because you are flawed. You feel afraid because you have the right to be. You feel overwhelmed because the world is overwhelming. Depression is overwhelming. Anxiety is overwhelming. Our problems are overwhelming. Suicide is an epidemic. We are losing loved ones before their time, and any one of us can fall on the hardest times in our lives at any given moment. We can lose everything we know and love instantly and unexpectedly. But one thing that we are not is alone. You are never alone. We are all flawed because we're all human. We're all scared because we're all human. We all fight these battles every single day because we're all human. But you never have to feel alone in your fight. Look at all the secret words that have been gathered that match yours. Look at all the words that don't match yours. Perhaps those people are going through struggles that you have yet to experience or know nothing about. And perhaps some others know not of yours either. But don't judge those who are struggling. Help them, just as you wish to be helped in your time of need. Don't be afraid to ask for help and reach out to those who are. Everyone is suffering. Some of us just suffer quieter than others. We are all in this together. The test series has helped bring so many people together and make so many people feel less alone. We've read your comments, and others are free to do so as well. We've read about how these games have helped you. We've read about how much positivity they've spread. We've read how many people say that their lives are forever changed, and I'll tell you one thing. Even if one life was saved in the process of this social experiment, then it was worth conducting. And every single one of you that left a comment is a hero. By leaving comments, you help spread the message out to others. You help spread a positive light in a very dark time for so many people, and those people have you to thank for it. There are so many people in this world who do nothing for others, and they'll continue to do nothing for others. They won't lift a finger to help others around them because they don't understand that someone is suffering just as much as they are. They're just too afraid to open up about it. But not us. We've all opened up quite a lot, haven't we? Yeah, you're not kidding. We were brave enough to answer these questions that so many people fear admitting to. We were brave enough to take a chance and leave a secret word as a symbol of our participation. And for that, Random Studios would like to thank you by not only placing your name in the credits at the end of this game, so that the world knows of your good deeds in spreading the word and participating, but we've also got another surprise for you. Everyone who has left a comment on our titles and continues to do so on future titles will be put into the credits our new massive project that we've been working on, but that's not the good part. We will also be going through and selecting names from those who leave comments on all our titles and putting their names right into the actual game and storyline, whether it be a special item, piece of lore, or a character named after them, and much more. Now, as far as your secret word goes, your secret words will play a pivotal role in our new project. We will plug your secret words into different parts of our journey when they are requested of you, and they will alter the game in a way uniquely set for your specific words. This is an RPG where every choice matters, where every decision you make changes something about your session. This is an RPG that focuses on every human emotion and decisions we make and how those decisions make us feel. Wow, this is actually really cool. Keep an eye out in the future for our main project, Chasing Demons, where every NPC from all of our titles will be represented with a storyline, and the world will get to see how they all tie in together. You helped shape it. You helped make it what it is. And we will be sure to continue to add more and more players into the lore and gameplay as we read more and more of the comments left on our titles, all the way up until its official release. And again, to commemorate those who have participated across all of our titles, we will be periodically selecting names from all of our titles. Thank you so much for everything you've done for us, and everything you continue to do for the world. Take the secret word that was assigned to you at the end of your session, and leave it in a comment for us. We'll be selecting some of you to be included in future projects. Don't be afraid. Okay, so it's kind of like the other ones. We greatly appreciate your feedback and support. Okay, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you. God, these games were amazing. Holy crap. If any one of these games saved one life, it was all worth it. Yeah. I mean, honestly, that's one of the reasons why I kind of started the channel to begin with. Was, yeah, I did see how much fun like the bigger YouTubers were having making the videos, doing different things, but on a under everything that has happened, I created this channel to give people a place to come to. Like, say if you're having a bad day at work, or something just isn't going right, or you're in a bad situation, or a bad headspace, I wanted to create a channel that you could come to, watch the videos, watch me be stupid, watch me play the games, interact with when I do games with my buddies on the channel. I wanted a good place to go where you can just enjoy yourselves, just watch, and hopefully I've been doing that and giving pretty good videos for it. But yes, that was the main underlying reason for me actually starting the channel, was to give a safe place like that. No judgments given, nothing. Just enjoy the videos and maybe have a laugh. And it might be at my expense, but have the laugh. And I like that ending of it. We're in this world together. Let's make it a happy stay for everyone. That is a great way. Keep a hold of it. You're going to need it for when you're chasing demons. And that's it. Oh, that's not it. I will peel the truth from your flesh like petals from a blackened rose. She loves me. Don't do this. The hell? She loves me not. She loves me. Please, I beg of you. She loves me not. Gah. She loves me. She loves me not. She will never love a monster like you. So is choice the she? It's kind of hard to tell. So let her choice take its toll. And in her cell, may she rot. Okay. Well, what was it called? Chasing Demons? Might feel free to check out our other titles. The test. Okay, so we did all the tests. So there's horoscope, fatal awakening, the confession, twin summoning, naked news. Thank you, and we wish you all a wonderful day. Random Studios. That's interesting. Chasing demons. I'm gonna have to look into that. We've made a list of names of those who have supported us. Nah. This is good. All right, and with that, I am gonna end the episode there. So I have my secret word, which was compassion, and just like all the other videos that came before this one, leave your secret word down below if you've ever completed the game, or let me know what you think of the game or how you felt about the games when you finally finished them and got your endings. So, with that being said, I want to thank you guys so much for coming on this journey with me. And like I said, if you liked it, leave your secret word in the comments below. And by subscribing,